Just hide it.
Move the chair.
Just no one stand in front of this.
No, we have to stand up there and wait for her to. Trying to do that. Where's her dad?
किधर रखूं अपनी किधर रखूं
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to ask everybody to kindly clear out the aisle as we are going to be welcoming our bride. Hey, lady, turn. All right, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we're going to welcome the bride family. Please, let's welcome Adil, Mehin, and Azra. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the bride's mother. Please welcome Ami and Arez. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and let's welcome our beautiful bride as she's accompanied by her father. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, one more time. Applause for our bride and groom. And now I'd like to request everyone to take a seat as we welcome our Imam here. He will be conducting our Nikkah ceremony.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. All praise due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, peace and blessings be upon the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Welcome everyone, and we welcome all the people who came and participated and to make that marriage possible. And by the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and by His grace, we gather together in the time of celebration, the time of peace, the time of happiness, the time of mercy. And as we can see in the Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned the verses in the Quran that the marriage is one of His signs in His creation. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Quran, and He made between you mercy and happiness and kindness. So that marriage in Islam is a sacred relationship. And not only this, in Islam, Allah advised the bride and the groom to live together in harmony, in peace, and in love. And He said, وَجَعَلَ بَيْنَكُمْ مَوَدَّةً وَرَحْمَةً. There will be amongst you, between both of you, that kind of mercy and that kind of love. And the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, the best one amongst you, the one who is doing good to his family, and I am the best one of you. That means he used to take care of his family, and he used to be nice and passionate and kind. That's why we came together for the rituals of the marriage. It is a solid, sacred relationship. And when they see the statements of marriage, and when they talk to each other in these sacred statements and rituals, Allah will bring peace between them. We have to realize that this moment for them and for the rest of us, it is a very important time, important moment, and we need to make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for them. And one of the things that Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam ordered us to do is to make dua, is to make supplication for the bride and for the groom, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala may bring peace and happiness and make it a blessed marriage. Say Ameen. May Allah make it a blessed marriage. Ameen. And there is something just I wanted to add before we move to the rituals by Imam Yahya, inshallah, that also one of the things that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam instructed us that we give advice to our brother to take care of her. And not only this, we give advice to our sister to take care of him. And why you are married? That's one of the main questions. Why you are married? That you need to please Allah, that you need to have a halal relationship, and also to build Islamic house, that you need to establish salah, that you need to recite Quran, and we asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, inshallah, that the angels will be in their house. And not only this, the blessings of Allah will be in their house. Because if we have the good intention before the marriage, the angels and the blessings of Allah, and not only this, the offspring, their progeny, they will be so blessed and they will be protected by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Marriage is not only in Islam, marriage, it is the same way of all the prophets and messengers of God. That's why we believe that Abraham, Moses, Jesus, Noah, Isaac, Jacob, all the prophets and the messengers of Allah, with all respect, peace be upon all of them, they agreed and they accepted and they married and they encouraged us to have a lawful relationship. That's why we respect that relationship. It's a sacred relationship, not only in Islam, but since Allah created the human, and then since Allah had made the relationship between Adam and Eve. So may Allah make it a blessed marriage, and may Allah accept all of us in His mercy. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give them happiness and joyful. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give their progeny, their offspring, and make them righteous and memorizing Quran. Ameen. Ameen ya Rabbal Alameen. Allahumma barik lahuma. Allahumma barik lahuma. Allahumma barik lahuma ya Rabbal Alameen. Allahumma inna nas'aluka أن تجعله زواجا مباركا. اللهم اجعله زواجا مباركا وارزقهم الذرية الصالحة يا رب العالمين. اللهم إنا نسألك أن ترزقهم الذرية الصالحة إنك على كل شيء قدير. And inshallah, we will move now to the rituals by Imam Yahya, inshallah. Inshallah, where is the wakil or wali? So in Islam, we have pillars for the marriage to be acceptable and to be according to the Sharia of Islam. For your information, just to get to know, we have to have the bride and the groom, of course. So there is no marriage without the bride and the groom, alhamdulillah. And also one of the pillars, we have to have the wakil or the wali, her father, her brother, or someone. And also, there is something we need to know before the marriage to get the pillars of marriage covered. We have to have 2 witnesses at least. And mashallah, we of course have more than 2 witnesses. And also the last pillar, which is the mahar or the dowry, they have to agree upon a certain amount, and that did, alhamdulillah, that happened. So inshallah, they will start the rituals, inshallah. So are you so excited? Just wanted to ask. Are you so excited? Absolutely. What about you?
I am.
Alhamdulillah. Takbir. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Alhamdulillah.
She should have been like that. I can't. Dude, I seriously can hear you.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, alhamdulillah, wa salatu wa salam ala Rasulullah. All praise is due to Allah. We praise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for everything He has given us today. We praise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for this blessed marriage, and we ask Him to make it a blessed and to grant them the good offspring. Allahumma ameen. Now we're going to say the form of marriage according to Islam. The groom will be here, and the wakil, the father of the bride, they will talk to each other. The father will represent the bride and will talk on her behalf, and the groom will answer him. Are you going to do so? Yes. Okay. Okay. Now you say. Bismillah. Alhamdulillah. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. I ask your permission to let me marry your daughter according to the book of Allah. Sorry. According to the book of Allah and the Sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And based on the dowry we've agreed upon. Bismillah, Alhamdulillah, Assalatu wassalamu ala Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. I accept to let you marry my daughter Anusha Bukhari according to the book of Allah and the Sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and based on the dowry mahar we agreed upon. I agree to marry her for myself according to the book of Allah and the Sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Now we all make dua for them. I make dua and you say Ameen. Barakallahu lahuma wa barak alayhima wa jama'a baynahuma fi khayr. Barakallahu lahuma wa barak alayhima wa jama'a baynahuma fi khayr. Ameen. Wa sallallahu ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Now we're looking for the bride and the groom to sign this marriage certificate or marriage contract. Yes. Takbir. Congratulations. Congratulations. May Allah bless both of them. Congratulations. Mubarak.
मुश्किल अश्कों को छुपाना लगता है, मुश्किल अश्कों को छुपाना लगता है, दुल्हन का तो दिल दीवाना लगता है, पल भर में कैसे बदलते हैं रिश्ते, अब तो हर अपना बेगाना लगता है, दूल्हे का सेहरा सुहाना लगता है।
I don't want to. No, dude, it's literally to get in the video. What? It's like live stream for everyone. So I don't want to get in the middle of their family kind of video. Yeah, but this is also for her family. Yeah.
Gentlemen and family members, honored guests, we do have a photo list that we're going to go through. We're going to give the opportunity for our bride and groom to get pictures taken with all of you. So once again, we do have a photo list that we are going to get started here.
मैंने वो दे दिया हमारा कैसे तो हमारा
You want to say hi? Hi. I can't see who's all there, but you guys can say hi. Hi, Heath. That was my favorite. Oh, I mean, technically, he announced that there
Just you get it on your
Just ignore this. She's supposed to have her tucked on.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we get into our photo session here, once again, if we could have everybody kind of clear out the front area, please.
Hold on, 1 second, sir. Hold on.
Sir, can you put your son down a little bit? Slower. 1, 2, 3.
सॉरी इसके बेटे बहुत बहुत मुबारक हो One, you guys need to take part of getting photos done from both sides of the family. You have a microphone for the family one by one. You can do it, it's small.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So you guys do that and we'll outside of the family.
You want us to go first? Or you want to
we
go?
can go first.
It doesn't matter. You can
Okay, we'll go first. Then.
Okay.
Okay, you go first. No.
Can we get the buttons gathered for me? There's some messages for you guys right here.
Waiting, mashallah. No. Oh, I know, Auntie. Thank you, Auntie. Thank you, Shad Mamu. And
They can hear you.
some.
Thank you, Mom.
Thank you. Zahid Uncle and Arjun Auntie, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Ali, where's Ali? Ali Baba, इधर आओ.
बिना के जो भी फैमिली मेंबर्स हैं अपनी अपनी फैमिलीज को लेके यहाँ राइट हैंड पे खड़े हो जाएं ताकि फैमिली शूट हो जाए. शबाज एंड फैमिली, मुनज़्ज़ा एंड फैमिली, इस्मा, मरियम, माही, फौजिया, प्लीज सब आके खड़े हो जाएं. The sooner the better. जैन की दुल्हन, सनी and his family, Minno Mazhar.
That's literally what I said.
Acha, Tony sir and your family is
Exactly
there.
like it.
Munna, where's your
What she
family?
looks like. Yeah.
ठीक है.
Just
And you guys are
breath
happy.
away.
क्या कर लो?
Oh,
निकाले? और फिर अब दुल्हन वाले अपने दुल्हन
Fellowship tour.
बहुत मुबारक हो. बता देना कि आप सब लाइन.
हमारे तो यहाँ पे
All right, ladies and gentlemen, because of the shadow that you guys are kind of projecting here, what we're going to do is ask you guys to go on the opposite side if you can, please. Once again, if I can ask everybody, all our family members here, honored guests, if I can ask you guys to start lining up on the opposite side.
I'm very tall now.
One. Go ahead.
मैं permission.
You guys need to move fast. One, two, three. Everybody, move out of the way. Move out of the way. One, two, three.
अदील का ब्रेक कौन देख रहा है?
लाइव स्ट्रीम है तो घर से सब लोग देख रहे हैं. वगैरह को देख रहे हैं.
Yeah, I sent it to people already. Raza sent it to me yesterday. I took care of
We have a lot of pictures to go through. Yeah, thank you.
Oh my god. Listen to this. I know, but nobody's here to make it go faster. Just go. I know, but they're not. Whoever's next. See,
लब कहे ना कहे बोलती है नजर प्यार नहीं छूटा यार छुपाने से प्यार नहीं छूटा यार छुपाने से की बातें तुझे जाने न जाने खुदा ये हाय अल्लाह हाय हाय रे अल्लाह
ये लड़का है yeah. Everybody's watching. There's comments coming on the side. Do you want me to help you?
लेके बारात घर तेरे आऊंगा मैं मेरी नहीं ये तो मर्जी है रब की की सहेली रेशम की डोरी छुप छुप के शर्माए देखे चोरी चोरी ये माने या न माने मैं तो इस पे मर गया ये लड़की हाय अल्लाह हाय गरीब से होती है दूर से होती है गरीब से आज मेरी यार की शादी है आज मेरी यार की शादी है यार की शादी है
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I totally forgot. मुझे भेज देना
Can you tell me if this is facing the right way? Let's check it out.
Yeah.
It is?
मेरा सजनी को साजना कैसे संजोग मिले हैं झोली से बन गया झोली से बन गया आज मेरी यार की शादी आज मेरी यार की शादी celebration I keep living out so I can celebration we got the vibe and the heat is on
Are you done?
Hey, I'm quite literally in the middle of the shadi and I'm holding the live stream camera. Can I talk to you later? Okay, bye. Can you vlog this? Can you hold it this? Can you hold it this?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, last call for pictures. If you didn't get an opportunity to get pictures with the bride and groom, this is your opportunity. Once again, last call for pictures.
नचड़े बगैर मुंडे कर दे क्लैप बच के रही ना कोई करे किडनैप नचड़े बगैर मुंडे कर दे क्लैप
All right, bride side, it is now your turn for photos. Bride side is your turn for photos.
सूट तेरा लाल रंगदा रंगदा तेरा सोन रंगदा रंगदा मन का हजार गार तेरा दिल मंगदा सूट तेरा लाल रंगदा तेरा सोन रंगदा तेरा दिल मंगदा नचने पड़े मुंडे कर दे गला काम में जो बीच में कर के मेरा सोना रूठ तेरा रंगदा परादा मेरा जावे डंगदा उन्होंने तो हजार करके मुंडा मेरा दिल मंगदा परादा मेरा जावे डंगदा उन्होंने तो हजार करके मुंडा मेरा दिल मंगदा मेरे यार नजर लग जाए होने वाले प्यार लग जाए रब्बा मेरे यार नजर लग जाए हाथों में डांस करे कंगना सजना सीरो डांस करे सजना तेरे गजला जो देख गजला तो दिखने वाली है तेरा ये रूप यारा खुली है झूठ के रंग तेरे कम तुम तो हजार कर गए हम तेरा दिल मंगदा झूठ के रंग तेरे पीछे आगवाची तेरे इश्क ने मारी कुड़ी कच दी कवारी तेरे इश्क ने मारी कुड़ी कच दी कवारी मैं चंबे दे पहाड़ वाली शाम रे मुंडिया संदली संदली नैना विच तेरा नाम रे मुंडिया संदली नैना विच तेरा नाम रे मुंडिया संदली संदली नैना विच तेरा नाम रे मुंडिया मेरे सुनने सुनने
Like trying to hide her like.
I know. Does it keep falling?
It does, and she takes it off.
I'm gonna try it. But
I know, I did, and then it like she just did fall down and walked over it.
मेहंदी लगा के रखना डोली सजा के रखना मेहंदी लगा के रखना डोली सजा के रखना लेने तुझे गोरी आएंगे तेरे सजना मेहंदी लगा के रखना डोली सजा के रखना ओहो ओहो
चेहरा सजा के रखना चेहरा छुपा के रखना चेहरा सजा के रखना चेहरा छुपा के रखना ये दिल की बातें अपने दिल में छुपा के रखना चेहरा सजा के रखना चेहरा छुपा के रखना
मेहंदी लगा के रखना डोली सजा के रखना उड़ के तेरे जुल्फे करती है क्या इशारे दिल थाम के खड़े हैं आशिक सभी गवारे
छुप जाए सारी कुड़िया घनी शर्म के मारे गाँव में आ गए हैं पागल के सारे
दामन बचा के लेने तुझे गोरी आएंगे तेरे सजना मेहंदी लगा के रखना डोली सजा के रखना
चेहरा सजा के रखना चेहरा छुपा के रखना
हंसदा वे दिलों में भुल जावानी दसदा कितना गल तेनू समझावानी वो अब तू छड़ दे जो है तेरे नाम क्यों कर दिया मैनू सच्चा ने इतना सवाल कर दिया ना मैं सोने ताला और दस कितनी तारीफ चाहिदी तैनू और दस कितनी तारीफ चाहिदी तैनू और दस कितनी तारीफ चाहिदी तैनू
My track is daddy's phone.
baby मेरा mind तू करे blow बाकी तेरा shine तू करे glow जीने से डाली तूने जो वो तेरी बूटे baby जैसे मेरा flower baby goddamn तू है hungry बाकी average तेरे savage baby तू है raw baby तेरी body की हर एक चीज मेरे सबसे जो बाकियों को लगती है flaw baby let's go right now देखो मुझे wait tonight निकला लग तेरा लीन बातें तेरी मीन टाइट पे है तो क्यों खाती बात और दस कितनी तारीफ चाहिए तेनू 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 तू समझे ना बातें मेरी क्यों मैं दी सूरत सोनी सूरत तेरी ऐसे लहरा के तू आ गई ऐसे लहरा के तू आ गई धड़कने बेतहाशा तड़पने लगी धड़कने बेतहाशा तड़पने लगी तीर ऐसा लगा दर्द ऐसा जगा तीर ऐसा लगा दर्द ऐसा जगा चोट दिल पे बुखारी मजा आ गया है रश के कमर
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, in a matter of moments, we're going to have our bride and groom cut the cake.
Ready? 1, 2.
आज सहराओं में इश्क के गाँव में आज सहराओं में इश्क के गाँव में बारिशें गिरते आई मजा आ गया रश के कमर मजा आ गया तू गले बड़ी करदा बिगड़ के बता जा मेरी मेरे आंखों आजा सोनिया I wanna see you right like Rihanna, head on the corner, diggy diggy bum bum, burn it up like the summer. She turn me on with a bum diggy diggy bum bum. Got me like crazy that you calling. With a bum diggy diggy bum bum. Got me like crazy that you calling. I wanna see you wine like Rihanna, girl. Bum diggy diggy bum bum. She burn it up like the summer. She turn me on with a bum diggy diggy bum bum. Bum diggy diggy bum bum.
Yes. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before we get our bride and groom over for cake cutting, I don't know if you guys know this, but there is seating arrangements, guys. I know a lot of you just already took a position and sat down, but the seating chart is actually right there, right by the cake. There's a table over there. That is where the seating chart number is. So if you guys can go over there, please, and try to figure out where you're designated to sit. So we'll have you guys do take that seat correctly. And in that, we'll give you guys about 3 minutes to do that, if you can possibly get that done in 3 minutes. Then what we're going to do is ask the bride and groom for their cake cutting.
Chairs in the way, you good? Look at each other. What she said, what she said.
Can you guys hold hands like you're officially Nikkah? I know, but he needs to keep you Try warm with his love. Come on. Yeah. Thank you. Sit up straight. Like how Raza
Lean on him. And lean. No,
with your back.
Yes, like that. Like that. Good. Lean onto her. Like that.
Can you rest your head on her head? Rest your cheek on Don't make it awkward, guys. Come on. Don't look at him so much. Look at him like soft. You look like cross-eyed. Sorry. Yeah, the trees. You guys got trees. They're so excited for the trees. I don't.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what do you say? Let's give the opportunity for our bride and groom for their cake cutting.
Sir.
You guys excited for the bride and groom? Come on, make some noise, guys. You guys better get excited. We're going to warm things up here, guys. Come on.
What's happening? Oh, hey! Don't hit it! No!
Shot on that. Stay here. Yeah, shot around.
They're gone.
Oh, yes. Now, whoever has the groom's shoes, please bring them up. The groom needs his shoes. He's got to walk over for the cake cutting, so we need his shoes. Whoever has the groom's shoes, please bring them. Once again, the groom shoes are needed.
दुल्हन के देवर तुम दिखला लायूं तेवर दुल्हन के देवर तुम दिखला लायूं तेवर पैसे दे दो जूते ले लो पैसे दे दो जूते ले लो जूते दो पैसे लो.
You know, I just got word the groom is he's a little cold on his feet. He needs his shoes. Whoever has the shoes, bring them up, please.
अजी नोट गिनो जी छोड़ो जी फ्रॉड है क्या हो तुम ही जान पकड़ो हो तुम जो भी मानो आज बात बढ़ेगी बढ़ जाने दो मांग चढ़ेगी चढ़ जाने दो पढ़ो न ऐसे पहले जूते पहले पैसे पहले जूते जूते लिए हैं नहीं चुराया कोई जेवर दुल्हन के देवर तुम दिखला लाओ तेवर पैसे दे दो जूते ले लो पैसे दे दो जूते ले लो जूते दो पैसे लो जूते दो पैसे लो. कुछ ठंडा पियो कहीं बड़े लोग तुमसे खोलो पान खा लो
आज रसमलाई
आपके लिए
इतनी मिठाई
आपके लिए
पहले जूते
खाएंगे क्या
की मर्जी
नाजी तौबा
किसी बेतुके शायर की बेसुरी कव्वालियो दूल्हे की सालियो हरे दुपट्टे वालियो
He's a backup to welcome you to your team. He can barely even keep running, bro. I almost got it. I almost got it. I'm fine with both of those scenarios. I'm fine with both of them.
अजी नोट गिनो जी
जूते लाओ
जिद छोड़ो जी
जूते लाओ
आज क्या हम
ले जाओ
पकड़ो हो तुम
जो भी मानो
आज बात बढ़ेगी
बढ़ जाएगी
मांग चढ़ेगी
चढ़ जाएगी
छोड़ो ना ऐसे
पहले जूते
पहले पैसे
पहले जूते
जूते लिए है नहीं चुराया कोई जेवर दुल्हन के देवर तुम दिखलाना तेवर पैसे दे दो जूते ले लो पैसे दे दो जूते ले लो
जूते तो पैसे लो
कुछ ठंडा पी लो
नहीं है
बड़े लोग
मूड नहीं है
कुल्फी खा लो
खा चुके
पान खा लो
खा चुके आज रसमलाई
आपके लिए
इतनी मिठाई
आपके लिए
पहले जूते
खाएंगे क्या
आपकी मर्जी
नाजी तौबा
किसी बेतुके शायर की बेसुरी कव्वालियो दूल्हे की सालियो हरे दुपट्टे वालियो जूते दे दो पैसे ले लो जूते दे दो पैसे ले लो जूते तो पैसे लो
You have all fraudulent people.
That's fine. Get my milk tea.
सखिया अब कलिया हाथों में खिलने वाली है तेरे मन को जीवन को नई खुशियाँ मिलने वाली है मेहंदी है खुशबू वाली हाथों में सखिया अब कलिया हाथों में खिलने वाली है तेरे मन को जीवन को नई खुशियाँ मिलने वाली है कह सखियां अब कलियां हाथों में खिली वाली तेरे मन को जीवन को नई खुशियां मिलने वाली है गाए मैया और मौसी गाए बहना और भाभी मेहंदी खिल जाए हरियाली गाए फूफी और चाची गाए नानी और दादी मेहंदी मेहंदी है खुशने वाली हाथों में तेरी लाली कह सखियां अब कलियां हाथों में खिलने वाली है तेरे मन को जीवन को नई खुशियां मिलने वाली है
Okay, wait a minute.
On your back? That's on my back. It's on the back of
All right, ladies and gentlemen, those of you interested in Maghrib Salat is being performed just inside the building there. So once again, if you are performing Maghrib Salat, they are performing it inside.
That's how we roll, baby. I'm a man of power. What happened? If you use it, it's your fault.
He said 2,000 total.
No Xbox.
I don't have it. Yeah, I don't look at me.
Also, I'm trying to get out of the phone. No one has cash.
What else is doing?
Text me.
यार मैंने कर दो यार
You know you're taking
We don't know where they're after 30.
We have a deal. They just don't carry
2,000.
carries 2 grand.
No, 2,000.
This is the down payment.
No, we don't have
This is
that.
down, and then there'll be a monthly thing. Yeah. That's okay.
No, it's solo. We all know.
Just text us. I owe $2,000.
I don't.
You want right now? Okay.
We gotta lean up. We're fine.
If you haven't noticed, randomly you just start seeing people pop out. So they haven't. You just have to wait until they
Whatever's in my wallet, you can.
I don't know.
नहीं ये सही लगेगा यार यार
I'm like,
अच्छा, pick a wallet. Pick a wallet. I want to buy my wallet. Pick a wallet. Pick a wallet.
हम सारे मिला लेते
But then that's it. No, I love you.
I thought we discussed it.
तो जमा कर रहे वो क्रेडिट कार्ड जमा कर रहे
Lucky number.
Yeah, I got
I have a Macy's gift card.
That's okay.
That's at least 1,500 right there.
Wait a minute, how much is on it now?
I am not certain.
I'm not sorry.
This is the 500. You're so cool.
That's what we were thinking about.
I know.
$2,000 would help them just one more.
It's on you guys. We're telling him to go.
I'm not convinced him to buy
You
$2,000.
asked for $2,000. Okay, guys, what do you have on you that's paper right now?
And then the rest is tomorrow. Custom membership.
101. Everybody is 121.
We have to record and the rest is coming tomorrow. Now we record for that.
Oh my God. Okay, next.
Next.
Next, like 7 orders.
Oh my
God.
No, not yet. Not yet. It's coming. It's coming. My brother's feet are freezing. They're freezing.
I think your priorities change real fast. Food. That's
There you go.
You are so lucky it is freezing. You are so lucky. There's some negotiators out there. No, they're terrible. They're terrible. I wish.
This is a cheat.
Yeah,
You don't have to do it again.
no, I have to.
$100 मुझे तुम्हें देना है you owe me $100 मेरा फोन
कहाँ जा रहे
I was so worried.
I think you guys better go in before you get sick here.
No, we're okay.
It's too cold.
Yeah.
It's too cold.
I know.
People are commenting.
People are commenting. Oh,
Yeah, they're so bad.
मैं देख रहा था उसमें शुरू में लॉगिन किया था
बेस्ट फ्रेंड के साथ बैठी है
कंपनी
बेस्ट फ्रेंड के साथ बैठी है भाई
बेस्ट फ्रेंड
Anusha, you look just beautiful.
मुंह तो नजर नहीं आ रहा इतना जेवर इसने करना
We went in for Maghrib, right? Okay, so as
We're
soon as
gonna
it
do
comes
the
out,
cake
then we go
cutting
to
up.
cake.
यहाँ लेंगे
देखो हमें पता नहीं था हम जुबैर का
बताया मैंने आप सेंटर में ले जवेदिया को मुस्तफा को ग्रीटिंग्स पे डाला है
लोग कमेंट कर रहे हो ना if you see like
जो ही कमेंट कर रहा है
सारे कमेंट
Can we wave? Wave कर सकते
you right now.
Get ready for cake cutting.
The groom is going to pray.
Okay.
And then he will come.
All right.
This lady is looking good. Anyways, so she did very well.
Yeah, we promise it's okay. Ready? Yes. Are you ready? Yeah, you can just place it here. And then are you going to move the arch?
Nope. I think they suggested we don't move it. Is that okay? So we make sure you have position lanterns. Okay, so all those cards, grab those. So one on each side, right?
Hi, Francie.
Yes.
How are you? I'm Noreen's husband. She mentioned something about the kids.
Yes. Let me
So
go
she
check.
just told me
Yep.
to,
Okay.
thank you so much. Appreciate it.
I mean, he just won't go that fast too. I think
Couple of fire pits by this.
Okay. Yep.
Pretty good here. Pretty
I know, that's why we were like, oh, and we just have to eat and then we
I'm here to be paparazzi.
No, it's not long. It's like I just want to know. Just make a left. Exactly. Yeah.
Can you know how much to bring my shoes, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's go right now.
एक second. आप उसमें कितना है? अभी तक ये नहीं है। हाँ, कोई नजर नहीं।
All right, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, let's welcome our bride and groom for the cake cutting.
Amiga.
That is the hard. और भाई को बताना शायद आवाज पर Can I use that? No. Should I use that? Or just नमाज पढ़ रही है शैला
चले let's go. चलो बिस्मिल्लाह
And again, before you cut, don't look in the camera. Okay. Before you cut.
Oops.
Each other. Okay, cut.
वो भी मुंह खोल रही है अंदर से, वो भी मुंह खोल रही है।
सारा ठीक करना अनुषा। कंबल उड़ा दे जरा।
कंबल उड़ा दे ऊपर मैं मंगवा देती हूँ डैडी से डैडी को बुलाना। अरे ऊपर जाके देखो ऊपर जाना रूम ओपन है ना ऊपर वाला तो बाजी की मैंने एक शॉल रखी है।
Everyone's fine. This is so cute.
I mean, that's the whole point of it. Yo, every.
Oh, Iris, hello.
Iris.
रमीशा मामू थे अच्छा बड़े मामू नहीं और नदीम क्या हुआ डैडी सॉन्ग आने में
Dude, that's what ended up happening, man. I wonder what she's thinking all the time. Look at this. Look at the turnaround. Look at this color. I mean, it's like. You should take a picture with this right here. Look at the sun. Look at the sunset. What is credit for the sunset before it goes away? 1, 2.
because he pointed it out. It's like he created it.
Oh, Francine. I'm not
Up to the golf club bathroom.
You said there's a car already? Oh, wait, out here.
You were asked you? Cool. So where are you going to?
इश्क ये देख के हैरान है फूल से खुशबू खफा खफा है गुलशन में छुपा है कोई रंज फिजा की चिलमन में सारे सहने नजारे हैं सोए सोए वक्त के धारे हैं
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, before we get into dinner, we have a little bit of formalities. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together. Let's welcome the proud parents of the bride. Come on, guys, you can do better than that. Come on, let's give it up for Mr. and Mrs. McCarty. Come on.
Can you hear me? Assalamu alaikum, everybody. So, I've been doing for a lot of presentations and a lot of seminars for last 30 years. But this is something different and very difficult. To give a little speech with my daughter marrying today, and that is the most difficult part of this speech. So, Anusha, I love you. So what do you know about Anusha? Anusha, she had been, where I start from the school Mama Parsi, or from the Sickles High School, or reaching into the med school, I don't know. But She had whatever she had thought for herself, she achieved. And the passion she showed in her all the requirement or whatever she wants, she gets. So if you ask something, any one thing to say which which feels me happy, any single thing is when I got to know the call from Shara Bhabi to Faryal that they are coming to ask Rishta for Anusha for my beloved Raja. That was the day. That was the best ever thing I happened related to Anusha. So I welcome you all and thank you very much. My daughter is going in very safe hands of Zaidis, and Zaidis, the family that is a so loving family, and I'm so happy that now from me and daddy, she has a B and Ma. So I am so happy, so happy. May Allah shower all the blessing to Adil, Anisha, and Raj. I will. Can I say Raj? Of course. Okay, Raj, and the both the families for all the love and affection. Uh, Please wish us all the best. Thank you.
मैं थोड़ी ही तकलीफ उर्दू में कर लेती हूँ। बस हमें बहुत खुशी है, अल्लाह का बहुत शुक्र है कि माशाल्लाह हमारी बेटी बहुत अच्छे घर में जा रही है। अल्लाह ताला इसके नसीब अच्छा करे। माशाल्लाह रज़ा के साथ उसकी फैमिली, there is no words I explain it. So I'm very happy. Welcome all to our family. Welcome her to your family. So I'm so happy and blessed और मैं बहुत खुश हूँ। अल्लाह ताला इन दोनों को बहुत सलामत रखे, खुश रखे, अपनी फैमिली के साथ एक दूसरे की इज्जत करें, दोनों की फैमिली की इज्जत करें और हमेशा इसी तरह से खुश खुर्रम रहे, आबाद रहें। अल्लाह बस आप इनको अपनी दुआ में रुखसत करें, इंशाल्लाह ये लोग शाद आबाद रहें। थैंक यू सो मच। अल्लाह
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, one more time, a round of applause for the parents of the bride. Come on. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the siblings of the bride. Please put your hands together, guys, and let's welcome Adil, Erez, and Mahin.
Okay. All right. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. How's everyone doing? This is my first time. I'm so sorry. Okay. 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 Did I begin? Okay. So, first of all, I would like to congratulate Raza Bhai and Baji for getting married. I'm happy for you both, and it honestly hasn't set up in my mind that you're getting married, which is really cool. And I know that Lemmy will keep you both safe and blessed throughout your entire journey. Okay. Okay. Baji, your role in my life has been so significant. And I'm not the only one that has been benefited by your kindness, your perseverance, your compassion, your ambition. But to me, you are the reason why I am the person who I am today. You're the reason why I made it this far in academics. You're the reason why I'm able to socialize with people so well. Why I'm able to, why my personality is so well-rounded. Sometimes I look at you and I observe you in awe in the way that you study and in the way you talk to people and make them feel so comfortable. around other people, and I aspire to do the same thing from all the things that you do. And yeah. And the one thing that I really like about you is that you understand me. You know my personality. You know my sense of humor. You know how I talk. And if anything, I have told you the most things out of anything that I've told to anyone else. You know, I have told you a lot of things that I haven't told anyone else because, you know, I feel comfortable and knowing that you are going to be able to understand those things. And, you know, just as a, you know, yeah. Basically, I slept last night knowing, you know, I was just, you know, surprised and thinking about how Lemmy has blessed me with such an amazing sister. And I really appreciate that. You know, out of all the gifts that I've gotten, materialistic things, whatever I've gotten, you were my best gift. And I really appreciate that. Yeah. My life, my personality, my demeanor would never be the same if, you know, if you weren't in my life. And I really appreciate that. And I can't thank you enough for doing that. Now, you know, I've known you for 17 years. I mean, there has to be some type of interesting, you know, memories and events that have happened. I would like to share that with all of you. And it seems really intimidating because there are a lot of you here. So if you don't mind, you agree to this. Well, you will. Okay. So yeah, trust me, you guys are in for a treat. I'll make up a scenario. So it's 4 a.m. at night. This is a few years back. This is like when I was a little bit young. I still am young. Yeah. Okay. We are sleeping in 2 separate beds in the same room. And you know the usual. Suddenly, I hear a sound from her side of the bed. Baji sits up on her bed, looks around, mumbles to herself. I look around. I was still laying in bed, and I was really confused as to what she was doing. I ask her if she's okay. I just say her name, and I'm telling you the utmost truth here. She jumps off of her bed, literally screaming, sprints out of her room, again, screeching like her vocal cords off. And luckily, my mom was there to stop her, and she was just like I saw her face. It was horrible. Like she was confused. And then she hugged her. She cried a little, and then she went back to sleep. And I was still in my bed. I was quivering, questioning her mental stability at that point. And it was something that was like so I didn't know what was going on. So Raza Bhai, you're in for a treat. You know, you're lucky. You're a lucky man. All in all, Baji, I have never said this to you in my entire life, but I truly love you from my entire heart. Like as a sister, as a friend, as a compassion, as a teacher, I appreciate everything that you've done for me. And there's not a word in my vocabulary to describe how much you've affected my life, how beneficial you've been to my life, and I really appreciate that. And I have to say again, you're a lucky man. Like you have gotten a person that will push you through your limits. She will make sure that you reach the potential that you never even thought of even reaching. And I hope you guys, you know, I wish the best for both of you in your future, and may Allah bless you the utmost joy and prosperity. Is that too long?
Uh-oh, double trouble. Let's go back to 1994. I'm kidding. No. So guys, welcome everyone. First of all, congratulations to my bhai, Raza, and my little Shusha, Anusha. And second of all, thank you to the entire Zaidi family and Raza for accepting Anusha with open arms and with all love and affection that they have shown. And I can, as the oldest of all three, it fills my heart with pure joy and happiness to see that Anusha is so happy, Raza is so happy, and the entire family is so happy. So thank you to the Zaidi family for accepting Anusha for who she is. Now let's go back to 1994. That's when my partner in crime was born. We were the cool kids of the 90s back in Karachi, Pakistan. that's where all the fun happened. We have shared our rooms. We have grown up together. We have made prank calls to Pizza Hut, ordered pizzas from different houses around us. We have gone downstairs. We have ridden different people's bicycles without even them knowing. We have broken locks of their bicycles and have ridden them. So we have done everything. Fast forward a few years, we literally became a team that was like unbeatable. We were the dancing maniacs for everyone's family. You have a shadi in your house, call us. We will dance and we will perform. So no matter what the height difference was between Anusha and I, it doesn't matter. We performed, we practiced, we performed, and we were the ones who danced in everyone's shadi. Coming here, I have seen Anusha mature so quickly in the past 10, 11 years that we have, since we moved to the US, it's incredible. I, as an older brother, I feel so proud for what she has done with her life, how she has improved herself, how she has taken care of each and every one of us. And it's so incredible how she has done it all by herself, and all the support that she has given me. There were times that I didn't do well in school, and I'll be honest, and that's when I needed a lecture or a dose from this person. She called me and she straightened me out, and I'm really happy that I have someone that I can rely on. And now, I mean, when Anusha told me about Raza, I was really happy. I was like, oh, koi aur bhi phas gaya. So the thing is, I genuinely always wish to have a brother who's my age, and now I have Raza. So I'm very happy to have you in our family and in our life. Whatever you need, I will always be standing right next to you the way I stood next to Anusha for the past 26, 27 years, and you will always have my support. You have to make an SOS call, call me. I have a whole book of what to do and what not to do. And with all of that, when Anusha told me and then Jadi family came, mashallah, with the rishta and everything, I told Maheen that I don't know how to feel. I feel really happy, but I also feel a part of me is now going to another family, and it was really hard, really tough to understand that feeling. But again, what matters is they both are happy, the families are happy. It's part of life, and that's how we move forward. In my entire life of 29 years, I have sung at a lot of different events, but I've never sung for Anusha. And I would like to take a few minutes, a minute or two, to sing for Anusha today. So if you guys don't mind me singing, I will try a few lines here. फूलों का तारों का सबका कहना है, 1000 में मेरी बहना है, सारी उम्र हमें संग रहना है, फूलों का तारों का सबका कहना है, 1000 में मेरी बहना है, सारी उम्र हमें संग रहना है, जब से मेरी आंखों से हो गई तू तब से सारे जीवन के हैं सपने हैं चूर, आंखों में नींद ना मन में चैना है, 1000 में मेरी बहना है, सारी उम्र हमें संग रहना है, फूलों का तारों का सबका कहना है, 1000 में सिर्फ मेरी अनुषा है. Thank you very much.
Right, next up, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the bride's cousins. Please put your hands together and let's welcome Noreen and Nida.
am Anusha's favorite cousin, and that is a self-proclaimed title, but it's true. So I'm going to just talk a little bit about my relationship with Anusha. Many of you don't know it because we try to not share our dysfunction with everybody. But 10 and a half years ago, my Chacha and his family moved to the US, and their entire life changed, and so did mine. I was the baby of the family, and then all of a sudden, here comes Anusha. And now she's the baby of the family? Yeah, I know, it doesn't seem right because we had ours, but still. She looked up to me for advice, and I thought I was so cool. I was like, wow, I actually can teach somebody something. And then I realized she's the one teaching me the entire time. I'm not gonna cry because I'm really cold.
We are too.
She's the most hardworking person I've ever met in my entire life. And she is so strong and so determined. And that's just scratching the surface. Most of you know her, so you know that she is literally the most amazing person I've ever met. But she always has a really hard time telling me things. She gets really nervous. It takes her a few hours to work up like courage, and it could be anything. It could be like, oh, by the way, I want to be a doctor. And it'll take her like a while to actually work up that courage. But there's one conversation that always sticks out to me now, and that's when she told me about Raza. She came over, we're sitting on my couch, and all of a sudden she goes, so I met someone and you know him. And my heart sunk. I was like, wait, I don't know anybody good enough for Anusha, so this is gonna be really interesting. And then she's like, it's Raza Zaidi. And all of a sudden, I like felt ease. I didn't see Raza since he was like in high school. I think it may have been his high school graduation. But I knew he was amazing. He left a lasting impression on me that I couldn't have been happier to hear his name come out of her mouth. And I figured Farukon Konchelanti did a really good job, and I don't think he got, too messed up in the past like 10 years or so. So I figured we were okay. And she just seemed so happy. And as her older sister, the only thing I ever wanted for her was to be happy. No matter what it was she was doing, no matter who she was gonna do it with, as long as she was happy, that's the only thing that mattered to me. And so Raza, you better keep her happy. I know you will. It's not a threat, because I know you will. I love you both so much. Raza, I couldn't be happier to have you in our family. I know you are everything she's ever deserved in life. And so just take really good care of her. I will call. Our conversations are never this sweet, so just don't be alarmed. But I love you guys so much, and congratulations. Assalamu alaikum, everybody. My name is Nida. For those of you that don't know me, I'm the eldest Bukhari sister here, which gives me the right to embarrass Anusha, right? But on her wedding day, I thought I would be nice. So I guess I won't mention the times that we would visit Pakistan and we would be sleeping and she would bring her friends in to see us and say, look, those are my cousins from America. I won't mention that. I also won't mention the time she came home all dressed in her school uniform with her little piggy tails and was like, Nilabaji, guess what? I did this drama performance. You want to see it? And I was like, okay, sure. She's like, okay. And she's literally singing and dancing and hand gestures galore. I won't mention that either. But it's funny because that performance defines Anusha. I still remember her poise, confidence, talent, and enthusiasm. She is still that little girl to me. But today, sitting next to Raza, her grace shines brighter. You both make each other better, and that is what a big sister could ask for. I love you both and wish you only the best. Take care of each other, love each other, and most of all, always laugh with each other. Congratulations.
ओ लगती लाहौर दिया जिसे हिसाब न हंस दिया ओ लगती पंजाब दिया जिसे हिसाब न तक दिया ओ लगती लाहौर दिया जिसे हिसाब न हंस दिया कुड़ी दा पता करो किड़े पिंड दिया किड़े शहर दिया ओ लगती लाहौर दिया जिसे हिसाब न हंस दिया ओ लगती पंजाब दिया जिसे हिसाब न तक दिया दिल्ली दा नखराया।
All right, next up, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the bride's uncle. Please put your hands together. Let's welcome Taya Abu.
मुंडियां नू पागल कर दिया जिसे हिसाब न कर दिया ओ लगती लाहौर दिया जिसे हिसाब न हंस दिया कुड़ी दा पता करो पता करो पता करो पता करो पता करो पता करो
अस्सलामुअलैकुम। गालिबन मुझे सभी लोग जानते होंगे। बहरहाल अनुषा ने मुझे मजबूर किया कि मैं कुछ कहूँ। अब इतनी सारी चीजें हो चुकी हैं, इतनी सारी बातें हो चुकी हैं, सारी इसकी कमजोरियां बयान की जा सकती हैं। अब मैं क्या कर सकता हूँ? तो बहरहाल सबसे पहले तो यही कहूँगा कि बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आप लोगों के आने का, और यानी कि जैदी और बुखारी फैमिली जो है यानी कि एक तरीके से जुड़ गई है, ये हमारी खुशकिस्मती है। और तुम्हारी भी तो सारे खानदान की खुशकिस्मती है कि हम दोनों एक दूसरे के खानदान में जुड़ गए हैं। तो बहरहाल ये सर्दी के मौसम में आप मुझसे बात करा रहे हैं कि ये बहरहाल मैंने पहले कभी तकरीर नहीं की है, मगर ये तकरीर गालिबन लगता है कि मेरी ज़िंदगी की सबसे अच्छी तकरीर है। हालांकि मैं मुकर्रर नहीं हूँ, मगर बहरहाल तो आप लोगों का आने का बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। और अनुषा जो कि मेरी भतीजी है, मगर ये अपने आप को कहती हैं कि मैं फेवरेट भतीजी हूँ। अब मैं क्या कहूँ कि हूँ है या नहीं, मगर ये तो है तो इकलौती, तो शी इज द वन। तो बहरहाल Raza, you got it. Okay? Now it's all up to you. नहीं, इंशाल्लाह आप दोनों की जोड़ी माशाल्लाह बहुत अच्छी है। आप दोनों खुश रहें। हम सबकी दुआ है कि आप दोनों फले फूलें और अपने यानी कि प्रोफेशन में अच्छे से अच्छी बातें करें, काम करें और इंसानियत की थोड़ी सी खिदमत भी करें। ओके? तो बहरहाल मेरी दुआ है कि आप बेस्ट ऑफ विशेस टू बोथ ऑफ यू फॉर ऑल योर लाइफ एंड एवरीथिंग। एंड इफ यू एवर नीड एनीथिंग Raza from me about her, just call me. Okay? अच्छा, खुदा हाफिज। थैंक्स।
All right, next up, ladies and gentlemen, friends of the bride and groom, please put your hands together and let's welcome Sheel and Ashni.
Hello everyone. On behalf of the bridal party, I want to say thank you all for coming here tonight to celebrate Dingy and Raza. And also, yeah, Dingy is Anusha. That's my nickname for her. It's very weird, but if you look at her, it suits her, Dingy. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Sheil, one of Dingy's closest friends. We study at medical school together, and she's become a sister to me ever since we met. So it is an honor to be here today, and thank you for inviting me to your wedding. First, I'd like to take a moment to say how beautiful our bride looks today. Dingy, you look stunning. A round of applause for Dingy. And Raza, I guess you don't look too bad yourself. To give you some background on our friendship, Dingy and I met for the first time before our medical school cruise. We were gonna drive together to the venue because we lived in the same building. I told her we needed to have our real passports for the cruise, and because I'm an international student, I was like stressing out. And I started freaking her out too, and she was gonna have her mom come and drive the passport down to Davie. But I soon realized that they were actually going to give us fake passports and we weren't gonna cross any borders. And this is where our friendship started. As all of you know, Dingy is a very accomplished, determined, and passionate person. She is truly one of a kind and gives her 100% to whatever she does and whoever she does it for. She is charismatic and empathetic and will be an excellent physician, but even more than that, she is an excellent human being. I've only known her for a year now, but it's become one of the best friendships that I've ever had. She is someone that will always be there for me and support me to be the best version of myself, whether I'm with her at Nova or hundreds of miles away in Michigan. Dingy, to know you is a great blessing, and I cannot wait for you to grace your new family with the infinite amount of love that you have in store for people. It is a privilege knowing you because you are flawless both from the inside and outside. I'm sure your parents and siblings are so proud of you and for what you have become. I know that you will only continue to make Raza and your family proud. And to Raza, love her because she loves you and cherishes you like crazy. Protect her because she is strong, but her heart is soft. Treat her like a queen because she deserves the world and more. You two are truly beautiful together, and I wish you a happily ever after.
Well, I think Sheep said enough to give everyone a glimpse of how much Anusha means to us. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Ashni, and I'm another one of Anusha's closest friends, and I could not be happier to celebrate this special moment with all of you here today. I remember getting to my medical school interview day, looking at a name tag that I thought was mine, only to realize it was Anusha's, and thinking, wow, this girl's name is almost exactly like mine. I then had the pleasure of meeting her, and within just a few hours, something just clicked between us, and from that point on, I knew I found my soulmate. Sorry, Raza, I know you think that that's how your story went, but I think our connection was just a little stronger. All joking aside, through this past year, Anusha has lived downstairs for me, and she quickly became my home away from home. I have no doubt in my mind that she will be your home and your person to build a beautiful life and family together. I have to warn you though, there is no wrath like Anusha's hanger, so as long as you keep her fed, I think you'll be a pretty happy man. Working with her professionally, I've had the chance to see how driven, motivated, and hardworking she is. There are so many moments I just look at her and wonder how she's able to accomplish the amount she does while balancing this amazing life at all times. And then I remember she wakes up before the sun rises and realize that could never be me. With that being said, if she has been this much of an inspiration to me, I know she will be an inspiration to you and your future family. I know she will show you respect, love, and gratitude every step of the way. She will nurture you and fight for you, and she deserves nothing less from you. I'm going to end with this because I know the bond you both share is unbreakable. When two people are destined for each other, a place can never be too far, waiting can never be too long, and even the strongest force can't tear them apart. Congrats, guys.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, next up, please put your hands together and let's welcome Hira and Alexa.
Hi, I'm here for those of you who don't know me. And I met Anusha maybe 5 years ago when she joined Dr. Khan's lab and worked under Alexa's wing, with me peering over critically analyzing her every move. Despite knowing Anusha for half of a decade, I actually had a lot of difficulty writing this speech because I wanted to make it kind of clever and funny and teasing. But it's really hard to do anything but give high praise to Anusha because she has an incredible spirit and is a spectacular human being. I find Anusha to be inspirational. Her work ethic, determination, and resilience have impressed me since I've met her, and I couldn't find a single thing wrong with her lab, other than her issues with gels, which is pretty amazing because I'm extremely critical on that turf. And what's also amazing, she does what she does while retaining her humor, high energy level, and kindness. I actually thought I was kind, but after meeting Anusha, I saw what true kindness is. And Raza, I truly think you found such a genuine, kind, selfless gem. Anusha brings so much energy and laughter to her room. Spirits are always high around her. And there's also something about Anusha that makes me the most dysfunctional human being. I've never seen as many concerned, embarrassed looks on anyone's face as I have on Anusha's face whenever we hang out. But these are the looks that make make me love my friendship with Anusha so much. Our friendship started with my concerned look, as Anusha struggled to make a gel. And for you guys who don't know research, gel is to research as like waxing a car is to karate. It's a fundamental skill, but there's not that much that goes into it. However, we eventually got past the gels, and Anusha made an incredible little scientist. And it took a total 180, as Anusha pretended not to know me, as I struggled to grab some napkins for her at the movie theater. A struggle that soon turned into combustion of napkins that turned the register person's face red in fury, and Anusha's face red in utter embarrassment, and left my face wet with tears of embarrassed laughter. But enough about my relationship with Anusha. I wanted to say I'm very excited about this marriage, because in the 5 to 6 or however many years I've known Anusha, I've never seen her happier than she is now. Raza, I know you make her very happy, and she you. One reason I know that is once I was around when Anusha and Raza were talking on the phone, and I don't think I heard a single coherent word in their conversation, because every word was muffled by laughter. And for a good 5 minutes, I just heard giggling, laughter, and what I could only imagine was pig laughing. That's not even the best part. Raza, you've made her so happy that I think she dreams of just talking to you, because she even starts laughing and speaking this language in her sleep, with me as a witness. It's a little bit creepy, but very endearing. That's not a good sign that this is going to be a magical union. I honestly don't know what is. Raza, I hope you keep Anusha laughing for the rest of her life. And Anusha, I hope you keep speaking this loving pig Latin to Raza for the rest of his, both while awake and asleep. I love you guys, and I wish the happiest marriage for you.
So yeah, my name is Alexa, and I was her direct mentor in research lab when she was USF undergrad student. Anusha was just amazing. I mean, amazing student and human being. Really, like, I was so lucky to have her, and also my husband. I'm sure David Kang. He was actually her research mentor as well. We were very, very happy to have her, and I don't know how much Anusha's mom like brag about her all the time. That's me essentially all the time. Whenever I have an interview with undergrad students, I'm always like, I had this student named Anusha, 4.0, always working hard and studying hard, and just amazing person. And Anusha just doesn't know how to give up. She just make her mind, and she just gets it, and it's just amazing. And I don't know how many people like know about this, but even USCIS really doesn't stop you, right? Yeah, I know she was going through a lot, but she achieved a great deal. I've never seen anyone who achieved what she achieved, and it was just amazing. And she was so positive, and she just doesn't give up. And as soon as I met Raja, I was like, hey, you're so lucky. And then he goes like, oh, I know. So I'm so happy that he knows. I mean, he must know how lucky he is. And Anusha, you're so beautiful, inside and out, and it was so fortunate to have you in my life. And I have no doubt that she'll be the best physician, and you're gonna do so well, whatever you do. I just was so fortunate to have you. I love you, and best wishes for everything. I just love you so much.
All right, next up, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and let's welcome Farooq Zaidi.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Shalu, my wife, and myself, I would like to welcome you all to this elegant gathering to celebrate the union of our children. We are truly grateful for your presence here, क्योंकि आप लोग literally अपनी जान पर खेल कर इस तकलीफ में शामिल हुए हैं, उसका हमें बहुत एहसास है और हम आप सबके बहुत मशहूर हैं. A year ago, when we were planning this event, and many of you were part of that process, obviously we had very different ideas, but God has other ideas, and here we are. But I want to acknowledge the effort that Iqbal and Faryal and their family put in to put this event together after we made the decision to cancel the banquet literally 3 weeks ago, and this beautiful event was organized. So please give a big round of applause to Iqbal and Faryal and their family. We're obviously very proud of our two boys, Raza and Ali. They have set themselves clear career goals, and through sheer hard work and determination, they've put themselves on a path to achieving those goals. But as proud as we are about their professional accomplishments, we're even prouder of the wonderful human beings they've blossomed into. Raza is a kind, compassionate, gentle, caring soul, and those qualities reflect in every relationship that he maintains, whether it's a son, a brother, a cousin, or now a husband. When Raza was going to Pakistan many years ago, I had asked him to stay focused and come back with 3 things: a medical degree, lifelong friends, and a bride. Well, he brought the first 2, and aren't we glad that he did not come back with a bride? Because after he came back to the US and he did the residency, his exams and all that, he found the perfect match. By far the best decision he's ever made in his life is to choose Anusha as his partner. We could not have hoped for a better match for our son. We feel privileged to have this child in our family. Iqbal and Faryal, thank you for sharing a piece of your heart with us. अब ये हमारी भी शहजादी है, और I promise you that we will love, cherish, and treasure and respect her forever. And I would like to conclude by singing for Anusha the line that I sang for her once, the first time she came to our home. चांद सी बेटी हो मेरी, कब ऐसा मैंने सोचा था, हाँ तुम बिल्कुल वैसी हो जैसा मैंने सोचा था. Thank you very much. Please play for these kids. I just wanted to add something that, I didn't give you any advice. You've got tons of people as role models in your families, both Anusha's and yours. And the template is there for you, just follow it. Ask for our advice when you want to, because if you don't, we'll still give it to you. So just so you know.
Oh yes, ladies and gentlemen, one more time, let's give it up for the father of the groom. Come on. Next up, please welcome the brothers of our groom. Please put your hands together. Let's welcome Ali and Zain.
For those of you who don't know me, I'm Raza's older cousin, Zan. Raza and I have always had a close relationship. We grew up in the same house. We were the dynamic duo before Ali came along and reduced us to the Three Stooges. When we were kids, Raza and I shared an uncanny similarity in resemblance. A lot of the teachers in elementary school thought we were the same person. Then one of us grew up to be a handsome, bearded doctor, and then the other one was Raza. Growing up, Raza was a soft-spoken but fiercely competitive person. We had a lot of basketball battles in our driveway. He was gifted with phenomenal athleticism and surprising finesse. It was extremely hard to beat him up until college. Lucky for me, that's when he discovered the double Angus steak burger. I haven't lost since. His time at UF was most beneficial to me. When Raza decided to go to medical school in Pakistan, I was not fond of the idea, and I actually initially discouraged him. I had done my time in Karachi and knew what challenges lay ahead of him. Going through the rigor of medical school is hard enough. Doing it away from home and family was a monumental task. But he did it in stride. He showed his grit and determination, and mashallah, came through it a better person on the other side. We're really proud of you for what you've accomplished. Not only that, you had to put up with Buchi Mamu in Ramzan for 5 years. As trying as this year was for most of us, this occasion is certainly a highlight for us, along with my own wedding, which seems like an eternity ago. I've only been married about 10 months, but I have learned some key things being trapped in a small apartment with my wife, which I would like to share with you. Firstly, listen to one another. Listen to understand, not to reply. My wife says I never listen to her. At least I think that's what she said. Invest in each other with effort and intent. Do not let your relationship be a passive one, but an active one. A happy marriage isn't something that occurs. It's something that you create. And lastly, never order a fancy fish tank for your new house without getting the approval of Anusha. I'm really excited for you guys to enter the space of life. Anusha and my brother, you're getting a kind, gentle soul. I'm excited to welcome you to our family. Expect a lot of love, a little mayhem, and constant jokes directed towards Ali. I would like to end my speech with a quote. Webster's dictionary defines wedding as the fusing of two metals with a hot torch. Well, you know something? I think you guys are two metals, gold medals. Thank you. Before I hand the microphone over to Ali, I just want to mention some people we have lost but are close to our hearts. Ammi Jan and Abba Jan, Rosa's grandparents, Dada, and Daddy. We miss them very much.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. My name is Ali, and I am Raza's, or as I know him, Ayya's younger and favorite brother. I wanted to start just by thanking all of you so much for coming to celebrate with us in these crazy and turbulent times. And I really wanted to extend a special thank you to those of you who knew I would be speaking and still showed up. It really means a lot. Growing up with Ayya, we fought like cats and dogs. There's nobody that I wanted to beat more at everything than Ayya. Whether it was playing video games, chicken wing eating competitions, or playing basketball, the goal was always try to just be one step ahead of him. Tragically, despite being a husky, or as Amma would tell me, mashallah, very healthy child, I've never come close to eating more chicken wings. On a brighter note, however, as Zanpai mentioned, once Ayya went away to college and discovered the slippery slope that is $5 footlong subs and triple Angus XL steak burgers, I finally broke the decades-long losing streak in basketball, and I've only been running up the score since. But despite the competitive nature between us, it only went so far, as I knew that although we competed in many things, Ayya is the person that I draw inspiration from. When Ayya went away to Pakistan for medical school, I was really scared for him. I could only imagine the difficulties in adjusting to the cultural differences and realities of daily life in Karachi. But Ayya rose to the occasion like he always has. Not only can he now negotiate in fluent Urdu, In turn, it might not be against me in 2 languages, but his work ethic in overcoming medical school was so admirable. Dealing with last-minute exam day changes, surprise content, and terrible professors, no obstacle was too much for him. In college, when I made up my mind that I wanted to do medicine and was spending many a long night in the library, crying and struggling to get through organic chemistry, all I had to do was think about Aya and how hard I knew he was working, and I'd get a second wind. When I got to medical school and the process repeated itself, I'd struggle to find ways to keep going. But all I had to do was think about my big brother and all the adversity he had overcome in his life and how I have to catch up to him. And now, as I enter this next phase of life, not much has changed. He's the type of doctor that I aspire to be and the type of man I model myself after. He is and has always been the standard by which I measure success. Anusha Bhabi, I'm so excited for you to be joining our family. Your infectious personality, kind soul, and aptitude for the office will make you a great addition. And after meeting you, I can't imagine Aya ever being with anyone else. Upon joining our family, you'll quickly find you have a choice. You can join Ali's army of awesome champions or Zambai's group of slackers. No doubt you'll make the correct one. Regardless though, my older brother, you'll be gaining a compassionate spirit and the most honorable man I've ever met. And while I have no experience or words of wisdom to offer you, I'm sure I'll be approaching you for plenty at mine and Manaza's wedding in the next couple months, inshallah. I will leave you with this adage as old as time itself. Happy wife, happy life. Thank you, everyone.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what do you say? Let's give a round of applause to all the speeches there. Now we got one more speech. We're going to turn the microphone over to our groom. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together, guys. Come on.
Thank you. Hey everyone, Assalamualaikum. I never really thought I'd be speaking at my own wedding, but it's really difficult to explain, how everything came together, because pre-pandemic we had a lot of conversations about how we would want to do, the events. It was supposed to be a larger thing with, so many of our family and friends from out of state. Unfortunately, through circumstances that were out of our control, we were unable to do something that was larger the way that our families wanted. But I'm so thankful to the Bukhari family for coming together and for hosting this amazing event for all of us. I don't know if you guys know my dad. He's over there. He's a pretty accomplished singer. The joke Zendai likes to make is that singing gene skipped a generation with Ali and I. And I'm not going to argue that it absolutely did. I can only hope my children or Ali's children inherit that. But like a million years ago when my parents got married, there was a dholki at my dad's house, and being the talented singer and songwriter that he is, he performed during that dholki. And there's a video of it, and one of the songs that he sang was an anthem to my mom, or an ode to my mom, rather. And the lyrics in the song and just the way that he sang it, something about it was really powerful to me. And if their marriage is any indication, it's a very good way to start your life off. So I have a surprise for Anusha. I'm going to try my hand at singing the same song for you. Technical difficulties, just 1 second. Okay, so we're encountering some technical difficulties, but I will sing without the music. सोना न चांदी न कोई महल जाने मन तुझको मैं ये सकूंगा फिर भी ये वादा है तुझसे तू जो करे प्यार मुझसे छोटा सा घर तुझको दूंगा दुख सुख का साथी बनूंगा सोना न चांदी न कोई महल जाने मन तुझको मैं दे सकूंगा तन्हा मैं जब लेके आऊंगा हाथों में तेरे ही दूंगा जब खर्च होंगे वो पैसे मैं तुझसे झगड़ा करूंगा फिर ऐसा होगा तो मुझसे कुछ देर रूठी रहेगी सोचेगी जब अपने दिल में तो मुस्कुरा के बढ़ेगी आकर गले से लगेगी सोना न चांदी न कोई जाने मन तुझको मैं दे सकूंगा Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, let's give him another round of applause, guys. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our staff here is going to be escorting our bride and groom for dinner. They're going to lead us off, and then I'll be calling table numbers, so just wait until your table is called, and then we will proceed for dinner. So thank you very much. What do you say? A round of applause for our beautiful couple, guys. Come on. right. Ladies and gentlemen, tables number 1 and 2 can proceed for dinner. Tables 1 and 2. All right, table number 3 can proceed. Table number 3.
मेरे जिक्र का जुबां पे स्वाद अच्छा चलता हूँ दुआ में याद रखना मेरे जिक्र का जुबां पे स्वाद रखना दिल के संदूकों में मेरे ठिकान रखना चिट्ठी तारों में भी मेरा तो सलाम रखना अंधेरा तेरा मैंने ले लिया मेरा उजला सितारा तेरे नाम किया चन्ना मेरे चन्ना मेरे चन्ना मेरे ओ पिया चन्ना मेरे चन्ना मेरे चन्ना मेरे ओ पिया हम रहे जो गम तो नहीं है गम तो नहीं है किससे हमारे नजदीकियों के गम तो नहीं है गम तो नहीं
All right, tables 5 and 7. Tables 5 and 7.
छोड़ के चला मन की माया के तकिए चला पिछे आंदा मेरी जान वे नाई पिछे आंदा मेरी जान वे नाई चिरे वाले वेखदा आई वे मेरा लौंग बच्चा निगाह मारदा आई वे मेरा लौंग बच्चा पिछे आंदा मेरी जान वे नाई पिछे आंदा मेरी जान वे नाई चिरे वाले वेखदा आई वे मेरा लौंग बच्चा निगाह मारदा आई वे मेरा लौंग बच्चा मेरा लौंग बच्चा मेरा लौंग बच्चा तेरे लखियां ते डिंग तेरे चाल वे कल मैनू कम कर दित्ता ई तेरे लखियां ते डिंग तेरे चाल वे कल मैनू कम कर दित्ता ई मैनू अज जब दवे दिल तेरे खोट वे पैड़िया तू कदी रन पाई वे पिछे आंदा मेरी जान वे नाई पिछे आंदा मेरी जान वे नाई चिरे वाले वेखदा आई वे मेरा लौंग बच्चा निगाह मारदा आई वे मेरा लौंग बच्चा मेरा लौंग बच्चा मेरा लौंग बच्चा
Right, ladies and gentlemen, tables number 7 and 9. Tables 2, 4, and 6.
पिछे आंदा मेरी जान वे नाई पिछे आंदा मेरी जान वे नाई चिरे वाले वेखदा आई वे मेरा लौंग बच्चा निगाह मारदा आई वे मेरा लौंग बच्चा मेरा लौंग बच्चा मेरा लौंग बच्चा तेरी खुशियां दे दे राजा के सोने मिल दे तेरे दुख मलाई खाने तेरी जिद दे लाडू में दुनिया सारी तारियां तेरी चुन्नी दे दे चरखे चरखे पकड़ियां तारों पे एक दिल की बात सुनावानी
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, all remaining tables can proceed. All remaining tables can proceed.
ਹੋਰ ਦਸ ਕਿੰਨੀਆਂ ਤਾਰੀਫਾਂ ਚਾਹੀਦੀਆਂ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਹੋਰ ਦਸ ਕਿੰਨੀਆਂ ਤਾਰੀਫਾਂ ਚਾਹੀਦੀਆਂ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਹੋਰ ਦਸ ਕਿੰਨੀਆਂ ਤਾਰੀਫਾਂ ਚਾਹੀਦੀਆਂ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਉਣਾ ਨੀ ਜਿਹੜਾ सजना मेरे सजना मेरे सजना मेरे बाबुल तेरे महला बेचो सतरंगिया कबूतर बोले चलते हैं तो कितने बाबुल तेरे महला बेचो तेरे लाडू परदेस न होए हैं मधानिया बरसे रंगीने कलियां महक बिन गिने बचपन में हल्के हल्के शहनाई जितने हैं तारे आंचल में आते सारे दिल में जैसे हीरे गिराए मुझे रहते मेरे बड़े का कैसा वैसा जो सवेरे मेरे का आँखें बंद कर लाते ठंडी हरी मेरे का तू जो आई सजके मैं दिल चुकी चलो बचके ओ सोनी दिल कितना
बंद कर दे इसको बंद कर दे लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग को
नहीं भी डांस वाला करेंगे
अच्छा जी डांस करेंगे
क्या चेयर पे रखो यहाँ पे
कालिया 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 ने मेरे दिल मेरी हानिया 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 जे लागे शाबाना मेरा आसमां आसमां दीना सुने कोई भावना पूरा बने निन कटा परे कान कर चंदना शाना कर चंदना इश्क़ कर बाजार कर चंदना शाना कर चंदना शाना कर चंदना शाना कर चंदना शाना कर चंदना ना अखियाँ रूहानी कहीं ना वो चेहरा नूरानी कहीं दिल वाली बातें भी ना वो सजरी जवानी कहीं जग को मैं तुम्हारे जैसा ना कोई जग को मैं तुम्हारे जैसा ना कोई न तो हंसना रुलाने कहीं न तो खुशबू सुहानी कहीं न तो रंग लिया देखी न तो प्यारी सी नादानी कहीं जैसा तू है वैसा रहना जग को मैं खार जैसा न कोई जग को मैं खार जैसा न कोई जग घूमे थार जैसा न कोई जग घूमे थार जैसा न कोई बारिशों के मौसमों की भीगी हरियाली सर्दियों में गालों पे छोड़ती मेरे लाली रातों का सुकून रातों का सुकून भी है सुबह की आसान चाहतों की चादरों में तेरी रखवाली कभी हक सारे रखता है कभी समझे बन कहीं तू तो जानता है मर के भी मुझे आती है निभानी कहीं वो ही करना जो है कहना जग घूमया थारे जैसा न कोई जग घूमया थारे जैसा न तेरे नसीबों में से लेके बातों में सुखों और दुखों वाली सारी सौगातों में संग तुझे रखना है संग तुझे रखना है मेरे संग मेरी दुनिया मेरे जज्बात तेरी मिलती निशानी कहीं जो है सबको दिखाने का मैं तो जानती हूँ मर के तेरी तुझे आती है निभाना वो ही करना जो कहना जग घूमया थारे जैसा न कोई जग घूमया थारे जैसा न कोई जग घूमया थारे जैसा न कोई जग घूमया थारे जैसा न कोई
मैं जा रहा हूँ अच्छा जी थैंक यू जी मुबारक
बनो मेरी चली ससुराल को अखियों में पानी दे गई तू आके मीठी गुड़ खानी ले गई बनो मेरी चली ससुराल को अखियों में पानी दे गई तू आके मीठी गुड़ खानी ले गई
तुझको पुकारे तेरी परछाइयाँ कबीरा आजा रे फकीरा आजा कैसा तू है निर्मोही कैसा हर जाइया टूटी चारपाई वही ठंडी पुरवाई रास्ता देखे दूधों की मलाई वही मिट्टी की सुराही रास्ता देखे टूटी चारपाई वही ठंडी पुरवाई रास्ता देखे दूधों की मलाई मिट्टी की सुराही रास्ता देखे
कुड़िया तेरा गुड्डा परदेसिया चूड़ी आसमानी हो गई शादुल पे देखो शादमानी हो गई कुड़िया तेरा गुड्डा परदेसिया चूड़ी आसमानी हो गई शादुल पे देखो शादमानी हो गई
ਉਹ ਬੜਾ ਚਾਅ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਪਿਆਰ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਫਿਰ ਵਿਆਹ ਹੁਣ ਤੂੰ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਨਿਕਲ ਕਰ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਅਗਲੀ ਜਨਮ 'ਚ ਕੀ ਪਤਾ ਕਿਹੜਾ ਪਸ਼ੂ ਜਾਨਵਰ ਬਣ ਜਾਣਾ
ਇਹ ਤਾਂ ਹੈ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਤੇ ਯਾਰ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਉਹਨਾਂ 'ਚ ਇਕੱਲਾ ਪਿਆਰ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਕਿਸੇ ਥਾਂ
ਵੇ ਤੂੰ ਲੌਂਗ ਵੇ ਮੈਂ ਲਾਚੀ ਤੇਰੇ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਆ ਗਵਾਚੀ ਵੇ ਤੂੰ ਲੌਂਗ ਵੇ ਮੈਂ ਲਾਚੀ ਤੇਰੇ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਆ ਗਵਾਚੀ ਤੇਰੇ ਇਸ਼ਕ ਨੇ ਮਾਰੀ ਕੁੜੀ ਕੱਚ ਦੀ ਕਵਾਰੀ ਤੇਰੇ ਇਸ਼ਕ ਨੇ ਮਾਰੀ ਕੁੜੀ ਕੱਚ ਦੀ ਕਵਾਰੀ ਮੈਂ ਚੰਦੇ ਦੇ ਪਹਾੜਾਂ ਵਾਲੀ ਸ਼ਾਮ ਵੇ ਮੁੰਡਿਆ ਸੰਦਲੀ ਸੰਦਲੀ ਨੈਣਾ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੇਰਾ ਨਾਮ ਵੇ ਮੁੰਡਿਆ ਸੰਦਲੀ ਸੰਦਲੀ ਨੈਣਾ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੇਰਾ ਨਾਮ ਵੇ ਮੁੰਡਿਆ ਸੰਦਲੀ ਸੰਦਲੀ ਨੈਣਾ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੇਰਾ ਨਾਮ ਵੇ ਮੁੰਡਿਆ ਮੇਰੇ ਸੁਨੇ ਸੁਨੇ ਪੈਰ ਤੂੰ ਤਾਂ ਜਾਨਾ ਰਹਿਣਾ ਸ਼ਹਿਰ ਬਾਤਾਂ ਮੰਗਦੀ ਨਾ ਥੋੜਾ ਲੈ ਦੇ ਝੰਜਰਾਂ ਦਾ ਜੋੜਾ ਹਾਂ ਮੇਰੇ ਸੁਨੇ ਸੁਨੇ ਪੈਰ ਤੂੰ ਤਾਂ ਜਾਨਾ ਰਹਿਣਾ ਸ਼ਹਿਰ ਬਾਤਾਂ ਮੰਗਦੀ ਨਾ ਥੋੜਾ ਲੈ ਦੇ ਝੰਜਰਾਂ ਦਾ ਜੋੜਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਵਿਕਦਾ ਬਾਜ਼ਾਰਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਨਾਮ ਵੇ ਮੁੰਡਿਆ ਸੰਦਲੀ ਸੰਦਲੀ ਨੈਣਾ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੇਰਾ ਨਾਮ ਵੇ ਮੁੰਡਿਆ ਸੰਦਲੀ ਸੰਦਲੀ ਨੈਣਾ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੇਰਾ ਨਾਮ ਵੇ ਮੁੰਡਿਆ ਰੱਖੇ ਵਾਲਾਂ ਦੇ ਵੇ ਛੱਲੇ ਤੇਰੇ ਬਿਨਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਕੱਲੇ ਪਾਲੇ ਬਾਵਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਬਾਵਾਂ ਧੁੱਪਾਂ ਬਣ ਜਾਣ ਛਾਂ ਹਾਏ ਰੱਖੇ ਵਾਲਾਂ ਦੇ ਵੇ ਛੱਲੇ ਤੇਰੇ ਬਿਨਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਕੱਲੇ ਕਾਲੇ ਬਾਵਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਬਾਵਾਂ ਧੁੱਪਾਂ ਬਣ ਜਾਣ ਛਾਵਾਂ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਲਿਖੇ ਹਵਾਵਾਂ ਤੇ ਪੈਗਾਮ ਵੇ ਮੁੰਡਿਆ ਸੰਦਲੀ ਸੰਦਲੀ ਨੈਣਾ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੇਰਾ ਨਾਮ ਵੇ ਮੁੰਡਿਆ ਸੰਦਲੀ ਸੰਦਲੀ ਨੈਣਾ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੇਰਾ ਨਾਮ ਵੇ ਮੁੰਡਿਆ आयो मेरे डाडिया रब्बा किना जमिया किना ने ले जानिया आयो मेरे डाडिया रब्बा किना जमिया किना ने ले जानिया इंज लगदा मैनू हाल जिवें रसिया सारा जहां तेरी अख दा तारा वगे पानी खारा क्यों पीछे है मुड़ना दिल ऐसा है टूटा रोया दिल मेरा नहीं लगना फिरा मेरे बाबुआ तेरा लखते जिगर जो चलिया मेरे बाबुआ तेरा लखते जिगर जो चलिया मेरे बाबुआ नजरा मेरा आज बिन डोली टुर चलिया मेरे बाबुआ तेरा लखते जिगर जो चलिया
इश्क की धूप रोज जलाए उठता धुआं तो कैसे छुपाए अखियां करे जी हजूरी मांगे है तेरी मंजूरी कचरा सियाहे दिल रंग जाए तेरी कस्तूरी रैन जगाए मन मस्त मगन बस तेरा नाम दोहराए मन मस्त मगन बस तेरा नाम दोहराए चाहे भी तो भूल न पाए मन मस्त मगन बस तेरा नाम दोहराए मन मस्त मगन तेरा नाम
इश्क की धूप रोज जलाए उठता धुआं तो कैसे छुपाए
मन मस्त मगन बस तेरा नाम दोहराए मन मस्त मगन बस तेरा नाम दोहराए चाहे भी तो भूल न पाए मन मस्त मगन बस तेरा नाम दोहराए मन मस्त मगन तेरा नाम दोहराए ओढ़ के धानी प्रीत की चादर आया तेरे शहर में राजा तेरा दुनिया जमाना झूठा फसाना जीने मरने का वादा साचा तेरा
शीश महल मुझको सुहाए
तुझे संग सूखी रोटी खाए मन मस्त मगन बस तेरा नाम दोहराए मन मस्त मगन बस तेरा नाम दोहराए चाहे भी तो भूल न पाए मन मस्त मगन बस तेरा नाम जपनाए मन मस्त मगन तेरा नाम धन मोरे भाग बाजी लगी रे लागी सब लागी 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 सब कहे लागी लगी अंग लागी तो जब जानिए जब रहे गुरु के संग मौला ओ जी मौला खुसरा सुहाग की खुसरा सुहाग की जो मैं जागी के संग खुसरो आजी प्रेम की खुसरो बाजी प्रेम की जो मैं खेली पी के संग जीत गई तो पिया जो मैं हारी पी के शाम तिलक सब छीन लिए मुझसे नैना मिलाएंगे शाम तिलक सब छीन लिए मुझसे नैना मिलाएंगे शाम तिलक सब छीन लिए मुझसे नैना मिलाएंगे नैना मिलाएंगे मुझे नैना मिलाएंगे मुझे नैना मिलाएंगे से बोलो ना